I'm Michelle Leganis, and I work for Brim Explorer.
We are PEC, which stands for Plastic Ethics and Knowledge, and we are presenting the Plastic Awareness Project today.
Yes, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we are going to be talking about a project that we're doing together with Brim, PEC, and Tool as well. And it's about empowering generation cleanup. So first off, we'll be talking about the common problems and solutions that we all have. Then I will be presenting a little bit about Brim Explorer. And then Tuva and Emil will be talking about PEC and their plastic awareness project. And then we'll finish off with what we are all doing together. So first off, what is our challenge? Our challenge is misuse and overuse of plastics. And that leads to plastics getting into our environment, getting into the tissues of animals, and eventually, in some cases, getting into the tissues of humans as well. Our common goal between PEC, Tool, and Brim Explorer is that we want to give the next generation the tools to make solutions for today's problems, and those problems are the misuse of plastics. Our common focus groups here are kind of diverse in that so we can cater to a bunch of different kids in different parts of their lives. And so what I wanted to do is talk a little bit about Brim Explorer. So these are our co-founders, Agnes and Espen. They envisioned building platforms in the form of electric and hybrid electric ships to bring people, tourists, and schools and companies closer to nature in a sustainable way while giving them the experience of a lifetime. And since 2018, when they founded the company, we have 2 hybrid electric ships that have been put out onto the water, and we have another 2 fully electric ships in the making. So what I want to bring up is the Brim concept. So when I refer to the Brim concept, it is this idea that we are trying to set an example not only for the tourist industry, but also for the maritime industry and for all of Norway to strive to be better in every way when it comes to sustainability. We are completely transparent about how we are trying to be better, and we are always open to people telling us how we can be better. And so that's why every piece of our ship has new and experimental technology, like these wave foils in this video here, and I'll replay it for you. And these wave foils make the ship more efficient as it glides through the water, and is great when we're on diesel. When we have to be on diesel, we can be more efficient and use less diesel and use less battery when we're on electric. And then just this picture on the right here is a picture of our food that we get from a local restaurant. And so everything from our food to our plates to our napkins, the list goes on, is very carefully selected to be as sustainable as possible while still delivering top-notch products. So this is a map of Scholarship at Brim and what it is today. So we have the research side and the education side, and we'll be going over a couple of things that we're doing on the education side now. So first off, we have this in-house training that's going on for our guides and employees in Brim Explorer. And so far we have done a course with City Break, Museum Hack, and Tool, and they are helping us set up our digital learning platform. And then we will have these other courses later on. And so here's just a few images from scholarship of BIM. So all the way on the left is when we did some recording for of orcas when we were doing whale watching, and we're sending these recordings off to scientists so they can do research on them. And then on the top picture is a picture of the education that we do on board the ships. And then if you can click here and you can see a 360 video inside of the ship. And so this is for our digital learning platform that we're setting up with Tool currently. So you can get a virtual tour of the ship. And this is just one of the pictures that we have here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we are talking now about the plastic awareness project that we have been doing now for the last couple of years. The plastic awareness project started like 3 years ago with us finding the blueprints of some machines that recycle plastic. The machines you see at picture number 2 is made from the blueprints of precious plastic. We built machines and they became the baseline of the course that became the Plastic Awareness School. The Plastic Awareness School is a course that focuses on both the positive and the negative sides of using plastic. We focus on how plastic is affecting the marine environment as well as new technology and new materials. In the beginning, we kept this course as short as possible, but we started to collaborate with something that is called the Newton Rooms in Norway. They have labs all around in Norway, and we made a 6-hour-long course for the kids to work with plastics hands-on. During the last couple of years, or the last year, we have experienced an increase in demand of this type of course. And we see that it's not sustainable in how we've done it in terms of us being physically there, as well as transporting all the machines to all the different rooms. So due to Corona, we also had a lot of canceled courses, and we saw that digital content would be much better to meet both the need, but also a much larger group of people. So together with the Newton Room in Svolvær, we have now started to create a digital content as the Plastic Awareness School. So we are using digital content in both prep course that the kids are doing before they are arriving at the Newton lab, as well as post work that they're doing after. So the positive sides of using digital content is that we are able to now pull on the best people to make the content, as well as inserting quiz and animations and other fun things for the kids to do online. So this is some short story of what we are doing now. And we want to collaborate with Brim and their school ship in also having this course at the boat. So this is what we are going to collaborate about the next year to make digital content also available at the Brim school ship. So what we are doing now is we're building the concept and making the content for the course, as well as securing funding. So we are now in the need of funding as well as partners to collaborate in making this course. So if any of you guys are interested in joining us in being a potential partner, if you have a new technology, if you have something that you want to share, please contact us and we'll look further into it. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And also, I will be at the Brim Explorer booth on the OnEvent website directly after this if anybody wants to come and chat and ask about anything. And great. And yeah, thank you, everybody, and have a good day.
Have a good day.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day then. Bye.
Bye.
How can you use the power of technology? How do you flip the power of capitalism, not to destroy the environment, but to empower people and to improve the environment? My name is Cesar Jong Harada. I'm French and Japanese, living in Hong Kong. I'm the director of Scalebots. It's an ocean robotics company, and director of Makerbay, which is a maker education and entrepreneurship company. The way that corporations work nowadays is that, say, I come up with a cool technology, I will patent it. Keep other people from using technology. I think we have to be past that. There's a real urgency. We have to develop better technology that everybody can build on top of and improve. Ego has got to go away, like we have got to share. This mindset of making something and sharing it is going to be a fuel of the new industrial revolution. A Makerbay is a makerspace. A makerspace is basically a workshop where anybody can come and build whatever they want. What we are building here is an ocean drone. It carries a camera that takes a picture every, say, half a second. We stitch them together to map large areas of coral reef. And then the idea of that is then to assemble those pictures into a map that can measure the health of the ocean. If we keep polluting the ocean, we essentially destroy our future. If you want to make any progress, you need to expose yourself. I learned this because my first master in judo, he trained us to fall. He would basically take us and throw us on the floor, and throw us on the floor, and throw us on the floor. But then, I fall on the ground, I know how to stand up. If you're a scientist and you make a failed experiment, it's your duty to share that failure so that somebody else doesn't have to repeat the same failure. There was a moment where I realized that the stuff that I do is more important than my life itself. If I can pass those ideas to my son, he can push them further to improve human condition, to improve world condition. I'll be very, very happy.